What's going on, everyone? It's Marsellis back with another video, and we got to go over Bitcoin and the whole overall crypto market. So the first thing I want to mention is this video is probably going to be really long because I have a lot of information put in this, and I don't want to just spread it out between multiple videos. I'd rather just put it in one video so you get all the knowledge all at once. So there's a lot of stuff that we want to go over today. So we went below $30,000. Now we are at $29,000 with Bitcoin. And some people are even predicting that Bitcoin gets all the way down to $22,000. Now, the whole $22,000, thesis for people, I don't think we're going to go all the way down to 22,000 like anytime soon. There was some support at 22,000 previously, like last year. But I don't think we're going to get 22,000 right now. Like, I do believe that Bitcoin can get back over 30,000, but right now there's just a lot of FUD inside the crypto market, and that's kind of what we're going to be going over. There's a lot of FUD, but there's also a lot of good news. And for the people that don't know, FUD is fear, uncertainty, and doubt, and then FOMO is fear of missing out. And I'll probably end up saying those terms a lot in this video, so I have to specify that. So the first thing I want to go over, look at what is happening. What is happening right now looks exactly like what happened inside of 2019. So that's the first thing we're going to go over. So let's go all the way back here to 2019. So in 2019, we were all the way at $3,000, and then we shot all the way up to $15,000, around 14,000 give or take. And then we went all the way down, and we were kind of trading sideways for a long time. And what do I mean by a long time? From June of 2019 all the way down here to about March of 2020. So that was literally a year, 10 months, give or take. But 10 months, think about that. We went down for 10 months after we had a huge bull run inside of crypto. There was a huge bull run, and then we were kind of inside this bear market, and then it kind of did, what they call a dead cat bounce, and it came up here, and then it just went right back down coming into 2020. And then people were like, all right, nope, we're selling all crypto. But little did they know that was the end of the bear market. It was the literal end of the bear market, and people sold out. So many whales sold out right there. And then look, it just kept going up, and up. And then this is where people were like, they didn't want to miss out. So then the FOMO came in, the FOMO cycle. So from March 2020, March 2020 all the way up here until, now we've been inside of a bull run. So you have to think about that. Literally 1 full year we were inside of a bull run. So we were obviously going to, retrace back to where we are now. So look at this, a full year we were inside of a huge bull run, huge. So right now we're probably about to be inside of a bear market for give or take, like what happened before, 10 months. It was 10 months, the last bear market inside 2019 happened about 10 months. So what have we here? Look at this. From May, I would pretty much say from April, because from April we had a huge drop, and then kind of a little increase. So let's just say from May, right? So from May all the way till July, so May, June, July, it's only been 3 months of the bear market. People are still freaking out. They're just freaking out over a 3-month so far period bear market. So mind you, the last one in 2019, remember what happened in 2019? That was literally 10 months from this point right here all the way down to this point right here. That was 10 months. That was a 10-month bear period. So now you can kind of see we've only been in it for 3 months. So this is kind of to put things in perspective. So if we were, hypothetically speaking, if we were going to have a 10-month bear market period, let's just say we reenact the whole thing that happened in 2019, right? So we had the whole bear market, but right before everything, exploded, we had this huge drop. So let's just say, hypothetically speaking, don't get mad at me if I say we're about to have a little drop, because this is all hypothetical, right? So don't get your panties in a bunch now. Now look at what we're about to have here. So just think about it. 10 months. If we were going to hold this out for 10 months and continue in this bear market for 10 months, right? Where would we end up? So my take on it, if we were to have a bear market for 10 months, we're probably going to end up around 15,000 to 20,000. Now, that is a 10-month period of ups and down. It's not going to go straight down for 10 months. It's going to do a lot of fluctuations, just like before. It's going to do a lot of fluctuations. But right before the actual bull market, we're going to have a huge dip. So honestly, $20,000 is the lowest I want to see Bitcoin at. That's the lowest I want to see it at. But could it reach 15,000? Yes. And another thing, $30,000 is the sweet spot for crypto. And I kind of want to go over that. So look at this. Look at what we have here. We have Bitcoin whales. Literally every time it hits 30,000 or below, they always buy. They even buy, around 32,000, 31,000, give or take, but still around 30,000. That's what they like. They love seeing it around there. So yes, they did a $2.3 million sell on Bitcoin, but look at what this whale did. This whale is buying way more than they're selling. $839,000 today, $262,000 today. Yes, they sold $2.3 million today, but look at what they bought previously to doing that. $82,000, $838,000, $152,000, 1.2 million, 1.1 million, and those were yesterday. And then this over here is a $498,000 purchase, $359,000 purchase, $1 million purchase. You can see where I'm going at. They're really purchasing more than they're selling. So yes, they're doing these little sell orders, but they're doing it because they're making little profits here and there, and that's what they do. And maybe they're sending payments to some other people. Maybe they have people that they're paying inside of Bitcoin. So you also got to think about it like that. But this isn't the only whale. A lot of whales are doing this. So look, this whale came today and sold 741,000. Yesterday they sold 1.8 million, and then on the 16th they sold 4.2 million. So there are some whales that are bearish, but mind you, even the whales that are quote unquote bearish are still buying at enormous amounts. Look, $299,000 on the 15th, $873,000 on the 14th, and about 5.1 million on the 9th. But yes, they sold 1.7 million on the 7th, but before that they bought 5.7 million, and then they bought 4 million. They bought 4 million again on the 30th of last month, 12 million on the 29th of last month, 14 million on the 28th of last month, 5 million, 9 million, 17 million, 6 million, 3 million, 4 million, 2 million. These are all purchases. So the fact that people are saying that Bitcoin and all other cryptos, they're going straight down, it's a complete false accusation. Like, it's not going to happen like that. There's just too much money flowing through Bitcoin for something like that to happen. And then you have these little transaction fees. This is probably just an exchange, maybe something like that. But then you have these other whales like this. So this whale came in today. This whale doesn't do any selling. This whale has never sold Bitcoin. The first time they bought Bitcoin was in 2018 at $26 million. So no, I'm not going to only go over whales today. This is just something that I had to get out of the way before we keep moving on. So you can see what the people are doing and what the news outlets are doing. So the news and media, they're spreading the fear of missing, or the FUD, the fear, uncertainty, and doubt. So yeah, news outlets, they're spreading FUD, and then you have whales that look at this and then they shrug it off, and then they buy some more because they know in the future it's just gonna raise. It's what always happens. Bitcoin is like digital gold, literally. So it's going to continue to go up over time. The only way Bitcoin hits rock bottom is if every single country in the world is like bans Bitcoin altogether. But that won't happen because what's happening in Paraguay, we already know what's happening in Paraguay. What's happening inside of El Salvador, you already know. They got the legal tender. It's happening all over the world. So a lot of different stuff is going on. Yes, we have the UK that wants to regulate it. Yes, we have China that's trying to ban it. And yes, we have Thailand that's doing different stuff. Malaysia. We have a lot of these different countries that are trying to get rid of the cryptocurrency influence on their economy, But we also have a lot of different things that are happening in crypto. Like Canada is very big on crypto. And the US, we're big on crypto, but some of our politics really want to regulate it to a point where it would not be good for anyone. Hopefully it doesn't get regulated. But anyway, look, today this whale bought $2.1 million. Today this whale also bought $4.9 million. So altogether, this whale, they spent so much money today, $7 million. That is a lot of money that they spent today on Bitcoin. Literally. And there's so many different whales like this. This whale did the same thing today. 3.1 million, 3.3 million, coming into about $6.4 million. And this isn't the only whale that's done this today. And you have another whale that came in today with $6.5 million, just like our last whale, but they did it all in one purchase. Then this whale came in $6.2 million today. And then you have another whale right here. This whale came in $6.2 million today. So a lot of whales, I guess $6 million is the big amount that they all want to put in. But anyways, look, $29,000 Bitcoin down 8.78% for the last 7 days, 3.84% in the last 24 hours. I would say this is a very good dip to buy. Honestly, that's me personally. But remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. So definitely do your own due diligence. I'm just kind of going over what I believe to be the next area that crypto is heading. And I really do believe Bitcoin is the one all be all. If Bitcoin goes up, everything goes up. Bitcoin goes down, everything goes down. And yeah, Ethereum is starting to, kind of break apart from Bitcoin. They're about to break up. It's just like a really bad breakup. but I don't believe Ethereum can ever completely break off Bitcoin. Ethereum's always going to follow Bitcoin in some sort of way. But let's actually read some other stuff that we have, some actual news articles. Remember, I said a lot of them are spreading FUD, but there's some news articles out there that are not FUD at all. So we have to go over this. So let's do that. So Mastercard announces crypto to card initiative. Remember what Visa did earlier this year. So earlier this month, Visa announced $1 billion of crypto were spent on its network as US dollars in just 6 months. And now Mastercard indicates it is enhancing its crypto payment card offerings. Just like with Burger King and McDonald's. McDonald's does something, Burger King does it, and vice versa. So you have to think about it like that. What if McDonald's starts accepting crypto as a payment? Then Burger King accepts crypto as a payment, but it's probably not going to get to that, and I'll explain why. If MasterCard and Visa finally bridge that gap between crypto and fiat currency, guess what's going to happen? Nobody has to start accepting currency or cryptos, because MasterCard and Visa are literally the main payments inside of almost everywhere. Well, let's just say United States. I don't know about everywhere else, but United States, MasterCard and Visa is dominant. So what they're doing here, they're going to bridge the gap between crypto and fiat. So no companies inside of America will even have to accept crypto, because MasterCard and Visa will do that for them. So that's very good news there. So right here it says Mastercard announced today it will enhance its card program for cryptocurrency wallets in exchanges, making it simpler for partners to convert cryptocurrency to traditional fiat currency. Working with Evolve Bank and Trust and Paxos Trust Company, the leading blockchain infrastructure and regulated stablecoin insurance platform, and Circle, a global financial technology firm and the principal operator of the USD coin USDC, a digital cryptocurrency or stablecoin, Mastercard and its partners will test this new capability to enable more banks and crypto companies to offer a card option to people wanting to spend their digital assets anywhere Mastercard is accepted. That is a huge statement right there. So they are literally working on this right now, and they're testing it right now, which means they're more than likely almost finished with it. So this is about to be really big. This could be the thing that just sends the whole market into FOMO. Fear of missing out is literally it could literally send everything into the FOMO cycle. So just think about that. And remember, BitPay is kind of doing the same thing, but for online payments. So we have a lot of different stuff going on. And the next thing we're going to talk about is the S&P crypto. So let's check that out. So look over here, we have the S&P crypto index has 243 coins. I always say cones, but 243 coins, and Doge is not one of them. Oh, that's so sad. I really love Dogecoin, and you'll probably see that if you see all my other videos. I make a lot of Dogecoin videos, Shiba Inu videos, Effect Token, Ethereum, Cardano, Bitcoin, whole broader cryptocurrency market. I really go over a lot of different stuff. I'm going to be going over a lot more than just Dogecoin and Shiba Inu, because I've been too focused on that, because I do love those coins, but I'm going to kind of move on from those. But I'm still going to do, different updates on those every day, because that is my forte. So let's move on. So the index company's broad digital market tracker dives deep, very deep, they say. So anyway, it says Dogecoin is out, Bitcoin Diamond is in. So yeah, the S&P, they don't like Dogecoin, I guess. They don't like any meme coins really, but look at this. CoinDesk obtained a list of the 243 digital assets in the S&P cryptocurrency broad digital market, and we're gonna kind of look at that list. I'm not gonna go over all of them, but the index knows some notable coins like XRP does not make the cut, Dogecoin doesn't make the cut, and a lot of different other stuff. It did not make the cut. But let's look at what they have. Let's go all the way up here. S&P digital market. They'll kind of explain all the coins that they're gonna do here. So I'm not gonna accept those cookies. But where is that at? All right, so over here you can see this is the $2,500 for the S&P cryptocurrency broad digital market index. So you can kind of see what's been happening and going on here. And like they said, no Dogecoin, no meme coins, none of that. But I'm not seeing any of it here. It's probably because I'm not accepting the cookies. I'm not going to accept those cookies because I don't accept any of the cookies. I'm not going to accept them. But anyways, we're going to move on from that. You can look up the ones that they have. But in my thought, I know they're going to do Bitcoin. I know they're going to do Ethereum, Cardano, blah, 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 more and more large name and large scale cryptos. But XRP, they said, did not make the cut. Monero, BSV, and it's kind of weird. But XRP, they had the whole lawsuit thing going, so I understand them not wanting to do that. But there's a lot of different things that they're not accepting. But we're gonna move on from this and go to the next thing, because this video is gonna get really long if I go over all 243 digital assets. That's gonna be too many to go over. But I'll probably end up doing a whole separate video on that because it definitely needs to get covered. But look, cops literally steamroll crypto mining computers. This is crazy. Remember, this is not in America. This is not happening in America. They would never do that. They would literally sell it or use it for themselves before they did that. This is such a waste of technology, such a waste of resources. Imagine all the stuff that had to be mined in just to create these things, all the minerals from the earth that literally had to be used to create these things, and they're just going to steamroll it. They could have did so much more. They could have literally sent it or sold it somewhere, but anyways, let's see what they got to say about this. So earlier this year, Malaysian authorities carried out a bunch of raids around the airport at Miri, where it has suspected that crypto mining outfits were stealing electricity off the grid. Wow, from an actual airport, they're stealing electricity. That's crazy. So 6 men were eventually charged, and to celebrate, Malaysian cops took all their rigs and publicly crushed them. I just want to say how stupid this is. Think about it. Just think about it. They literally could have took this, brought it to a government facility, and then they literally could have mined Bitcoin for themselves, for their own government, for their own people, for their own economy. They literally could have grew their economy with all of these crypto mining machines. Just imagine all the money that would be flowing through their economy if they didn't steamroll it like this. That's just the stupidest thing. It's like, all right, it's like being completely homeless and completely poor, right? And then you just have all this stuff, and then someone takes it from you, and then what you do, you go to them, they're like, oh, you took my stuff, you take it back, and then you destroy it yourself, and you're like, look, now neither of us can have it, because I guess the criminals were stealing the electricity from the airport, and so they were like, all right, we're gonna get back on y'all and destroy your stuff. But why don't you just take it and then use it for yourself? Why would you just destroy it like that? It just makes no sense to me. We're gonna move on from this. But they said not for crypto mining itself, which itself isn't against the law inside of Malaysia, but for stealing the electricity needed to power their operations. So like, you stole our stuff, so we destroy your stuff. Instead, how about you confiscate it from them, and then you use it for yourself, and then for your economy, for your people? It would really help out their country. But I guess they didn't think it out fully. It's like confiscating $1 billion from someone who stole it from a bank, and then taking it and then showing them, look at what we're doing to the $1 billion that you stole from our bank. And then you just light it on fire. You just light it on fire, and then boom, nothing. Like, it's just so stupid. Like, this is so much money that they're just throwing down the drain. I mean, I don't know. I'm just going to move on from this because this is nonsense. It's so stupid. So the next thing, Bitcoin is falling because high-yielding crypto accounts are in regulators' crosshairs. So Bitcoin is again trading below 30K as another cryptocurrency company runs into regulatory trouble. The latest headwind to hit the digital asset market. New Jersey's Bureau of Securities issued a cease and desist order against BlockFi, a crypto trading and lending company, demanding that it stop offering interest-bearing accounts and cease taking new customers in. Wow. So New Jersey is literally not letting BlockFi do anything. Like, wow, this is just so stupid. But let's keep going. BlockFi has been funding its trading and lending business partners in part through the sale of unregistered securities in violation of the securities law. So I guess because they violated the securities law, they're like, all right, you're no longer allowed to do this high interest thing. Like, it's stupid. They're most likely doing it because they want people to invest in their own savings accounts and stuff like that. So instead of getting 30 to 40% of interest on your money, they want you to put it into a savings account and get 1% interest. And that's pretty much what's going on there. And it's pretty stupid, but let's move on from that because that's just nonsense. The next thing is Dan Torello, or whatever his name is, and Caitlin Long on capital rules for crypto. And they're trying to do more regulations. They're pretty much more FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt. So I'm not going to even go over this because it's more FUD. But you need to know a lot of this is happening and going on. So the EU wants to ban anonymous crypto wallets to counter money laundering and terrorism financing. So they're trying to ban the DeFi thing, anonymous crypto wallets, which is pretty much DeFi. So anyways, the EU wants to ban anonymous crypto transactions to counter money laundering. The package published Tuesday consists of 4 legislative proposals. The proposals apply to all cryptocurrencies and to all crypto asset services. So the European Union is looking to ban all anonymous cryptos transactions, tightening its crackdown on money laundering, terrorism financing to protect its citizens, and the bloc's financial system. The package published on Tuesday consists of 4 legislative proposals. Proposals include the creation of a new EU body to transform anti-money laundering and countering terrorism financing supervision, and the imposition of an EU-wide limit to 10,000 euros or $11,000, 11.8k on large cash transactions. The EU is the European Union, by the way. So today's amendments will ensure full traceability of all crypto assets, blah, blah, blah. They're doing more and more regulations. They're trying to get control of the whole crypto market because it is a free economy, and they don't want it to be a free economy. They want it to be a controlled economy. So they're using money laundering and criminal assets as, a cop-out, but let's be honest here. They don't want it to be a free economy. They want it to be controlled by the government. Because what do governments do? They control. They control you. They control the environment. They control the economy. They control everything, and they're control freaks. They love to control. I know I just said control like 10 times, so I'll say it one more time. Control. So yeah, let's move on to our next thing. So the Verdi Funds launches ETF focused on cleaner energy crypto miners. So the fund will invest 80% of its capital in crypto miners and 20% inside semiconductor companies that take advantage of cleaner energy sources, such as wind, solar energy, water energy. Let's move on. So registered investment advisor Verdi Funds has launched an exchange-traded fund. The fund is called the Verdi Cleaner Energy Crypto Mining and Semiconductor ETF and will trade on the New York Stock Exchange. So yes, literally in the stock market. That's huge right there. So Verdi will serve as a sub-advisor to the fund, while Alpha Architect is creating the fund's infrastructure. So the management fee on the ETF will be 0.9%, higher than most ETFs, but lower than most closed crypto funds. All right, so 80% of the fund will invest in publicly traded miners and that have switched to nuclear or renewable sources of energy or are trying to offset their carbon emissions with carbon credits, while 20% is going towards semiconductors that also take advantage of clean energy. So they're going to be using solar energy and wind energy. I don't know why they mentioned nuclear energy because it's just not good for the environment, but I guess if they want to use nuclear energy, I guess, but it's better to use solar energy and wind energy. So anyways, there aren't 50 large cap reputable publicly listed global miners here to have like a diverse universe of potentially holdings. And that was their words. It was not me, misspelling stuff and missaying stuff. That's just what they said. I don't know why they put his spelling errors or grammar errors inside of the article like that. But anyways, they're doing this ETF and it's going to be on renewable energy. So that's pretty cool. And let's move on to the next thing. So the crypto exchange run by 29-year-old billionaire Sam Bankman-Fried was just valued at $18 billion. So this is one of the biggest things going on right now. So FTX, the crypto exchange founded by 29-year-old Sam Bankman-Fried, announced it raised $900 million for a valuation of $18 billion. So though a touch lower than the $20 billion mark, Bankman-Fried had previously sought the valuation has come on the back of startling growth. FTX is still a good deal smaller than Binance and Coinbase, its main competitors. So cool thing that they got this crypto exchange out there, got it valued really high right now. So really cool for them, good news for them, but I'm not getting a piece of that pie, so I don't care. But anyways, let's move on. So Bitcoin at $22,000, bearish calls intensify as the crypto sell-off amps up. And this is more FUD. This is what I was talking about at the beginning of the video. Like there's more FUD than ever right now. And $20,000 is looking more attractive to the people who buy the dips. Not to the people who don't buy the dips, but I'm saying if you're looking to buy the dip, $20,000 may be that area you want to wait for. But right now, you can continue to buy it now like the other whales are doing, because whales are buying Bitcoin at huge amounts right now. And we just went through that at the beginning of the video. So either way, if you buy it now, if you buy it later, you're always going to win if you do what the great investors do. They buy, they buy, they buy, they buy, they buy. That's literally their strategy. They buy, they hold, they buy, they hold, they buy, they hold. They buy the dip again, hold again, buy the dip again, hold again. And they don't sell it. The only time they sell it is if it's completely going under. I mean, I don't think it's going to completely go under unless everything bans crypto, and that's just impossible because this world is too big for everyone to be on the same page. Like, it's sad to say, but this world is way too big for everyone to be on the same page. Like, one person likes blue, one person likes red. One person likes Bitcoin, one person likes Ethereum. So one person likes crypto, one person likes fiat. So it's always going to be that. People are always going to disagree with each other. So that's just how the world works. But anyways, that's all I have for today. I know this is a long video, so I'm going to cut it right here. But anyways, remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. But if you want to support the channel, please hit the like button and subscribe, and check out the link in the description. And if you haven't signed up yet, sign up for Robinhood and Webull and public.com and get a free stock on all of those. And on top of the free stock, you can get crypto on Robinhood and on Webull. Not on public, but Robinhood and Webull. And remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. And hit the like button and subscribe. I'll be back with another video. Peace.